Thank you for choosing WireLogic. WireLogic is part of the Quest Group, a 30-year-old company dedicated to making high-performance audio-video accessories. We're based in Irvine, California. For more information about our company, visit us at thequestgroup.com. For more information about our products or for support, call us toll-free at 877-444-2488. Thank you for buying Kit 35.5, our WireLogic mounting bundle. This has 4 products essential in the mounting of an HDTV. This product comes with the mounting bracket itself with its built-in level, a surge protector that will protect up to 3 units, an HDMI cable, and a bottle of CleanScreen for care after you've mounted your TV. WireLogic mounting bracket 35.5 comes with 4 essential parts: the mounting arms, the mounting plate, and the bag of accessory hardware. This product is designed to fit TVs from 32-inch to 67-inch in diagonal screen size, and will support TVs up to 175 pounds or less. Most TVs are nowhere near that heavy, but out of an abundance of caution, please check your owner's manual just to be sure. WireLogic Surge Protector will protect up to 3 powered devices, as well as provide coax or antenna protection. You'll note that there are 2 stationary power ports, as well as a 3rd rotating power port at the bottom right. The coax or antenna protection is on the bottom left. It also includes an HDMI cable. HDMI stands for High Definition Multimedia Interface. That's the cable of choice for HDTVs today. Note on the plugs the phrase High Speed with Ethernet. High Speed with Ethernet is the highest standard in HDMI technology. It is also referred to in some circles as version 1.4. However, regardless of which TV you have, as long as it's an HDMI-enabled TV, you can use our cables because they're backward compatible to all earlier standards. Also note the arrows on the plugs themselves. To optimize your performance relative to audio, we suggest that you follow these arrows during installation. During the metal drawing process, a natural directionality is formed, and while we don't control that directionality, we test the bulk cable for it and then mark the cables accordingly. So essentially, the arrows refer to out from device, for example your Blu-ray player or your cable box, into device such as the TV, or if you're using an audio-video receiver, into the TV. You also include a bottle of CleanScreen. CleanScreen is a safe and effective way to clean your TV and many other sensitive surfaces. There is no ammonia in this product. There is no alcohol in this product, nor are there any drying agents that can harm your TV. This bottle of CleanScreen is 200 milliliters or 6.75 ounces and will last a very, very long time. Note the microfiber cloth is also included. This cloth is recommended to be used because if you use paper towels or other types of cloths, they contain abrasives which can in fact damage your TV. Most TVs will tell you what not to do, but rest assured CleanScreen is a safe and effective formula for all screens, and the microfiber cloth helps the process from a performance standpoint. Here are the tools that we think are necessary for successful wall mount bracket installation. Now, while your mounting bracket does have a built-in level, you may very well want to have one as pictured here. A measuring tape, a level, a marking pencil, a stud finder, a power drill with the accessories, and of course a screwdriver. These are all necessary components for a successful installation. Okay, so you have all the parts that you need, and you have all the tools that you need, and now we're on to picking where the TV itself will go, although I do suspect you've already given this some thought. In addition to you and your family's personal choice for where to place the TV, there are a couple of physical elements that you need to consider. The first being supporting the wall mounting plate. Relative to securing your mounting bracket to the wall, you're going to pick 4 position points to connect with the already predetermined stud locations. Studs, of course, are 16 inches apart in most American homes, and you've identified those already using your stud finder, and then secure 2 above and 2 below to secure the bracket appropriately. The second element is how you're going to manage the wires. Many of you will choose to pull the wires behind the wall to have a really nice clean look, and the good news about that is WireLogic cables are already CL3 or FT4 rated, so they meet all fire codes. They are also, of course, appropriate if you want to manage them along the wall and then use some sort of wire management system, either a loom or some of the hiding plates that are paintable. We'll leave that to you. The third element, and maybe the most important decision making, concerns power. HDTVs require three-prong power, and of course you need to have an outlet that is in close enough proximity that the power cord that comes with the TV can reach. Now you can, of course, pay an electrician to create a custom location, and some of you might choose to do that, but if that's not in your plans, make sure that the three-prong power port is close enough to the TV so that you have no problems there. To mount the wall plate against the wall, we're going to need some tools: the level, the marking pencil, the stud finder, a screwdriver, or a power drill with a screwdriver attachment. And now we're going to assemble the mounting plate. There are three parts: the upper bar, the lower bar, and the centering piece. The upper piece, of course, has the level built into it. Aligning the center piece in the predetermined holes, it's just simply a matter of tightening down the bolts into those holes to secure the mounting plate. As you can see here, you hand tie it and then, of course, ratchet it down either with a screwdriver or the drill with a screwdriver bit. Now we're going to use the stud finder to identify the stud locations behind the wall, marking two top locations and two bottom locations in the proximity of the area where you want to mount the plate and, of course, ultimately the TV. Once you've marked those locations, you can then take a drill, pre-drill the holes, and then use the anchoring bolts to secure the mount against the wall. Be mindful of keeping the unit level. The next step in the process is to put the mounting arms onto the TV itself. TVs have pre-hold locations for these mounting plates. What we need to test for is how deep those holes are so you can pick the right hardware. Using a straw, you can identify the depth, and of course you want to pick a screw that matches. In this example, it's about 5/8 of an inch. Pick the deepest bolt that you can without going too far. Now you'll align the arms, and then using the hardware that you've selected based on your depth test, you'll secure these arms onto the TV. This is relatively simple and straightforward. You'll also note that there, of course, are hooks on the arms, and you're going to, of course, want to make sure that they're pointing downward so that the TV has something to mount onto, so that when you go to move it onto the wall, there's no problems. Now with two people, not one, you're going to take the TV and place it onto the wall plate, and then using the screwdriver, you're going to tighten down those bolts and secure the unit. Let's take a moment and talk about the HDMI cable that came in your kit. The WireLogic HDMI 505 is made to the highest standards and most recent specifications, which includes high speed with Ethernet. High speed with Ethernet is also referred to as version 1.4. For more information about this particular cable, you can certainly call us toll-free, or you can visit an independent site, hdmi.org. You should also know that all WireLogic cables are made to the highest standards. That includes some pretty rigorous testing. We test each and every cable. We don't sample test HDMI cables on a BER, or what is referred to as a bit error rate machine. We send over 8 million bits of information through one end, and then we measure for the loss at the other. Our standard for performance is 0 loss, so rest assured that this will give you all the performance required. Relative to using the directionality arrows to get an enhanced audio performance, the way to use that is to go out from the source, like a DVD player or cable box, and into your device, like the TV. Now, if you're using an audio-video receiver, the same rule applies. There's just two steps: out from the DVD player into the receiver, and then out from the receiver into the TV. For more information on that, feel free to call us toll-free. There's a lot of marketing hype and misinformation out relative to HDMI technology, and to eliminate this confusion, we invite you to go to our website, wirelogic.us. You can click on the front page where it says HDMI High Speed with Ethernet, and you'll be directed to a paper entitled HDMI Demystified. For those of you that are very tech savvy or want a deeper dive, you might find this paper very useful. Of course, you can always call us toll-free or email us from the website as well. We want to thank you for choosing WireLogic, and we hope that you found this instructional video useful. And of course, remind you that at any time you can call us toll-free at 444-2488.